Yo, what is going on, everyone? We're back here with the NFL draft coming up, and we did make a trade. We got rid of Derrick Henry and a practice squad wide receiver, Kendall Still, for the Eagles' 23rd overall pick. So that gives us 3 picks in the first round to really improve this team, and I like a lot of these rookies here going on. So we're going to jump into the NFL draft and start drafting some new players. Our first pick is number 3 overall, and if we're looking at the board, we're not looking at a quarterback. We're a left end wouldn't be terrible, but I think we're pretty great there as it is. A right outside linebacker, we're not really hurting for. I mean, he's a great player, and the wide receivers who I want: 6'5", 224, 21 years old, red zone threat, and he's 4.4 speed. Like, that is the guy we're targeting, and we're not going to trade back. We're going to take him if he's there. If we miss out, we have some more options. There's all kinds of great players in this first round. At corner, I mean, he's not bad here. This 4.57 is not slow, so it's really liking some of these guys here. So hopefully the receiver falls to us, and we'll be happy with that. And the Giants, with the first overall pick, take left in Galad. So 83 overall, very high guy there. And the left outside linebacker from Wisconsin goes. So now we are on the clock. We're looking at taking a player here. Right outside linebacker. He's very intriguing, especially putting him down on the line. But we need help at receiver. We were terrible at scoring. We got a young quarterback. I know we just picked up Antonio Brown, and I think this here is going to be a home run hit. Shedrick Rochelle, at 21 years old, 6'5", Florida State. We're taking him, and he is a 77 overall, star development. 24 in true talent. We took him at 3. We probably could have held off, but I really like his skill set. 91 speed, 80 catching, good at all the route runnings. Really happy with that pick, and I think we made a right choice there. So now we are going to advance through some more picks here as Ness goes and the right tackle goes. We do have the 23rd pick, and he went off the board. So if he falls outside of 10, we might have traded both picks to get him, but he winds up going 82 overall, going to the Raiders there. And we're going to continue scrolling along here. 74 defensive tackle, 77 corner, 80 from Rashawn Stokes. We'll have to take a look at him and see him. And I don't think he was really like someone I was scouting or targeting too much. As another great linebacker goes, this was a very deep linebacker class. Another corner there. I'm not really fretting right now. I think we're in a good, as a Colts take a quarterback, a good situation to kind of take, just Bears take a quarterback, the best player available, and see what we can get here in trying to improve this team vastly. The strong safety is still here. We just picked one up in free agent, 21-year-old run support safety. Looks like the corners went. Actually, I think, yeah, I kind of like that there. And then we also have this guy at 24 years old, decent option as a pass rusher. So let's just go best player available, and I think Rashawn Merriman is really the best player, and we're going to pick him up as quick development, 20 years old, 13 in true talent, 79 overall, 86 speed, 76 zone, 79 man, good tackling, great hit power. So I really like that pick, improving the secondary a little more. And we're going to continue on. Strickland, another receiver goes, a left tackle's off the board. And we are back on the board again. Let's see what we have going on. I'm going to go to scouted. Not impressed with any of these offensive linemen. This linebacker I don't think is worth it. 4.58 is kind of slow for a running back, honestly. My personal opinion. 4.59 as a zone corner, fit a speed rusher here. Put him down on the line. He is 33. What's that linebacker's reps at? I mean, he's a pure speed rusher. He's not getting no power. If anything, I'm thinking Marsh. And let's look at some trade offers real quick. So all these trade offers are terrible. I think I'm gonna go with the cornerback Marsh in this pick because I think he would really help out. And then we might go. We want to figure out what our next pick's gonna be, which isn't too far away. Let's take the zone corner. I know he's not like amazing speed, but he's a zone coverage press corner at 6'1", 22 years old. Scheme fit, should develop pretty quick, and we reached 58 in talent. Took him at 27. Ooh, 86 speed. So I really don't like that. So yeah, maybe a little bit of a big reach there, but we'll be okay. We got 2 good picks in our first 2. Can't hit them all home runs, even though I wish we could. Better than Williams, who looked. Defensive end goes there. A couple of them. The safety goes. The left tackle goes, and we are going to make another pick. So as far as our picks go, the linebacker doesn't seem like a terrible choice, even though we're pretty much relying on him just to be a speed rusher. The running backs don't seem so quick. Tight end, this one's kind of slow. This right end is more of a speed rusher also. This left tackle is intriguing. We have an agile left tackle. We'll probably kick him into guard with his size. And that outside linebacker there is pretty nice also. But, I mean, I'm looking at him as a D lineman. So, if anything, early 3rd round. If anything, I think we're going with the left tackle to add some offensive line depth to our team, and we're going to select him. Another reach by 8 picks. He's 22 years old, 75 overall, 86 strength. Pretty much like not a glaring weakness besides run block power. We knew he was an agile guard going into it. So, I mean, I like the pick. I don't think it's terrible. It's probably a little bit more exaggerated than it looks. And now we just gotta hope the corner doesn't go. What was the corner's name? So I can keep an eye out and be kind of sad when he does. I mean, he's pretty far down on the corner list, and then we even have him down here. So Spraggan, we really want Spraggan to kind of hold off. And if Spraggan does go, I mean, he's just got blazing speed is what we're really looking at. These guys down here, scheme fits, maybe not the fastest, but I mean, good enough for other picks, of course, to add depth. So we're just hoping Spraggan does not go, as players are coming off the board. A lot of defense, no corners have gone. There's a running back, a middle linebacker. Middle linebacker goes there. Right end, defensive tackle, another right end, a right outside linebacker, and a pretty decent player there. Halfback, free safety, defensive tackle, another tight end, and Spraggan goes to Louisville. I was kind of interested in him, but he got snagged up before he could fall just a couple more slots to us. And we're just kind of continuing along here. I didn't have a plan coming into this draft. I just wanted to take like great players because I think our team with the free agent signings we got is vastly improved. So looks like Finnegan kind of fell and wound up being a really good pick here. Should we go with another quarterback, guys? 21-year-old strong arm. The left outside linebacker is still there. He's a speed rusher, and they are just tempting me with him. We have another big left tackle here, strong, decent run blocker. We need some defensive tackle depth, but I don't think this is the guy to do it. Wide receiver, nice. Wide receiver there. Corner is pretty solid. And then we got a strong safety. Another left tackle here. Let's take a gander at some offensive linemen. Bunch of left tackles. The left guard was a bust. Center's kind of a bust. The right guard's right tackle. Not really impressed by these guys, so I mean, let's do it. Let's improve this defense with this team with just pure talent. Even though this is pretty tempting, 4.58, I just don't think the speed is fast enough yet. If he's there in the next round, we'll definitely take him, Clayton. But let's go with the pure speed rusher outside linebacker here and see what we get. 76 overall, normal development, 34 in true talent, 84 speed, 83 finesse move. Just a pure pass rusher, and that's what we knew we were getting there. And we do have another pick here in the 3rd round. So, good news to see there. His quarterbacks are now rolling off the board. There goes another corner, a left end, a quarterback, a left tackle. There goes a receiver. We are on the clock. I didn't see if the running back went, and I'm definitely interested here. Let's look at scouting, guys. Defensive tackle, he's a finesse rusher. This one, I don't see the block shedding good enough for this pick. This cornerback here, a little bit on the slower side. This running back is way slow. 4.64, and this one's saying, like, not a lot of these running backs seemed very fast. So all in all, I think the running back is the best option to take. We need a backup. We traded away Derrick Henry, and I think Shadon Clayton is good enough to take here, as he's a 76 overall receiving back out of USC, 36 in true talent. We pick him up. He's got 88 speed, not a very big trucker, a little bit more on the elusive side, really good catching, so we'll find a role for him on this team for sure and get him some use. As our next pick is not in now until the 3rd round, or the 4th round, at the end here. As we are having players kind of come off the board slowly. And we're coming closer up on our pick. And we are back on the board. So let's see here. We have the finesse rusher, defensive tackle. Not a scheme fit. He's just a little too old. If I'm going to go with non-scheme fits, I want to go with slightly younger players. Another halfback, way slow, tight end, or left tackle. Kind of fits what we need. And tight end, really fast. Not really fast. I mean, he is fast. 6'7", 261. Wow. I don't know how I overlooked this. 4.29 speed. Early 5th round pick. He just might be the pick just off of a straight speed skills, as none of these other players are looking like the right pick right now. I mean, there's just nothing that jumps off that tells me, hey, take someone else. 4.29 speed, let's just take the burner and see what we can throw him in and use him, as I know he's probably going to be a bust. 104th, we missed him by 5. And 96 speed, so really liking seeing that. Again on the pool. Okay. And we're going to continue on to our next pick. I really like that pick up there, just a straight burner. Don't know how big of a role he'll play, but it gives us a lot of flexibility at receiver, returner. If he can make a couple Pro Bowls there and develop, I do like the pick. So some more players falling off the board here. I didn't really set up a board, like I said. I just thought with the free agent signings we got, we're set up to be a much better team this year. And I'm confident in our quarterbacks going forward. So we're just gonna have to wait and see who can do what. Ooh, we got a really nice receiver there. As we are on the clock again in the 5th round. And at this position, 449, 23 years old, he might be the pick. Or we can go with this defensive tackle. Not very strong, but a speed rusher. Our defense is really bad. But that should all change here very shortly. Right tackle. I know we got another guy. There's not a bad right tackle right there. I'm still interested in Frank here. And we only got 2 more picks, so we really have to make these wisely. As if I could pick up another pick, I might. But let's go Holland. He grades out as a 3rd round pick. He looks solid. He's a 72, 23 years old, 91 speed, 80 man, terrible zone. So that might be bad for us. He's very far from scheme fit, but we'll have to wait and see how he winds up developing. And we're going to continue going here. We're almost done with this draft, as we just really are not. I mean, we've had a solid draft. What I like to think, everyone's been above a 70. This seems like a pretty deep draft class. I think our talent we got will help the team. So we're very happy about that. And people are just coming off the board. A lot of decent players now. Looks like, I mean, we're still in the high 60s and getting 70 players here in the 6th round, the 5th into the 5th into the 6th. And we are back on the clock. This will be our last pick if we don't trade up. And the defensive tackle is gone, the tight end is gone, and all of these guys are looking like bust pretty much. I mean, he's way too slow. I mean, he is a zone, he's a fit, 22 years old. Just very slow. And we scouted some kickers and punters. We're going to take a flyer here on the elusive back, 4.48 speed, just to kind of add some more speed, and we need another backup in our backfield. So Thomas Montgomery, 69 overall, not terrible, not a scheme fit, 90 speeds, liking that, not a power back. So our scheme fit's power back, and we essentially now have 0 power backs on the team, but they don't seem to have been working for us. So not too upset, and we're just going to finish this out. Look at our players, look at the guys we missed out on, which I'm not terribly worried about that. I think we did a really great job here, and especially after we make some roster adjustments, we will definitely be I think we're set for this upcoming season. We're vastly improved, and I got a 77. Maybe not the best, but he does have star development, and he's only 21 years old. We pick up the strong safety with quick development at 21 years old, and just really good talent. Then we go with the corner, 22, normal development, but I mean, he fits our scheme. Maybe he'll develop, maybe he won't. Backup offensive lineman here, so solid there. Backup speed rusher. Let's put him on the right end and see how he looks. So we'll have to back out and come back in to see that. As a right end, he's a 77 as a rookie, 24 though. We pick up a backup running back, another just burner receiver, and then another depth corner, and then another third string running back here. So as far as some of these top tier guys, let's look. The number 1 overall pick was the left end, 6'6", 273, rookie out of LSU. Yeah, that's hard to pass up. He might be the next J.J. Watt or Joey Bosa. So we'll have to see how that works out. Kobe Jones went first. I mean, he started development, 79 speed. I don't see the talent as much as I've seen in some other linebackers. Even ours, I think, was just a better rusher. And I got him as a speed rusher. Of course, our pick, defensive tackle, goes here. Maybe it's a position of need, but I mean, he's pretty much a speed rusher also on the inside. Might fit there. A good right tackle. And this is what I'm saying, like, McCliskey was definitely, I was considering if he fell to the 10s, trading both our first round picks and getting him, because I see the ability as a rusher. 6'4", 260, 83, 86 finesse. Like, he's very talented and could be a great defensive line. Man's going to be a great linebacker. So Rayshawn Stokes, we skipped over him. He's got superstar development, 90 speed. We just kind of overlooked him as 40. Wasn't as good as the other guys, but it was still close. So we missed out here. We didn't get the super. We got the star, but not the superstar as an 80. But he heads out to San Francisco, so he's not in division. Left guard here. This other left outside linebacker, I kind of overlooked him altogether. He's a scheme fit. I mean, 78 speed is probably why. So didn't really focus on him. Quarterback Burke goes in the first round. Star development 23. Very, very good. He's going to be a menace in this league. Some other good players. A free safety goes here, and we wind up taking a better strong safety. There's another cornerback, which I don't think I was impressed with. I mean, these corners were just low. I think we actually got the better corner pick. I know I want to see the corner that went here in this round. Spragan. I mean, normal development, 23 years old, 94. I mean, we almost got something similar in our later pick. And then, where was it? The third round. I have to go to our team because I want to check out a couple of those other players after we took the halfback. We took the right end and the halfback. We missed out on the defensive tackle, right? Or it might have been the 5th round. I think it was the 3rd. Quarterback Finnegan here goes late, 22, star development. Another decent player. He's got some work in his accuracies. So it was a tight end and the defensive tackle. Quarterbacks ran, corner, left end, another quarterback, left tackle. We took Clayton. It had to have been Bell, 6'8", 263, with 84 speed. Normal development. Missed out there, but he would have been like our 4th string guy. And then it was one of these two, a run stopper and a power rusher. Maybe our scheme fit is a run stopper, so it might have been Ridley, 87 strength, decent block shedding. So yeah, maybe missed there as some depth, but not too worried as, yeah, it was not him, but you know, he has really nice block shedding. I mean, that's the highlight of the draft. As we can run through some of the teams here and see who really got a good hit. Grady went in the first round as a young rookie quarterback. Not bad. Could possibly develop there. Bengals kind of doing okay. This is more of a deep draft than a strong draft. Like, we had some deep positions, as you can see, all the way down to the 5th round. Defensive tackle, like, players were still in the 70s. But like the high end guys were the high end, and then it kind of was like the first top 10, and then it fell off. I believe, like, as you can see with most of these players, like, they're good overalls, they're nice talent, just not high rated talent here. So I'm pretty happy with our draft. I mean, quarterbacks really dominated this, but they were late picks, which also kind of pushed some players up the board. But as you can see, like, depth-wise, good, but as far as top-tier talent, there was only a few, and then it kind of was a steep drop. So very happy here. And no one really took a whiff on any drafts. Like, you couldn't whiff bad here unless you were just trying to pick worse players. I mean, that might have been a big mistake. The Giants are building some stuff here in this drafts. They've had some pretty good ones. The Jets get a new left tackle. They got one, so he might play right, actually. Yes, Patrick Bass, Graham Farley. So some solid players here, just nothing. Like I said, in the top 10, you got the best guys, but there's probably only like 3 or 4 of them. And we'll take a look at that next. How many top tier talents, and then what the kind of the fall off was. The Steelers get a great left guard here at 12. The Texans kind of whiffed on their picks, but still kind of had a solid draft just because the depth was so good. The Vikings get a good corner, it looks like. How did I overlook Schillings altogether? Quick, 24 rookie, scheme fit. Yeah, his speed kind of threw me off. At 88, it's better than what we got. And then look at NFL all around. Look at the top talents real quick. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 players in the 80s, and then it kind of fell off in a couple 78s, and a lot of these are quarterbacks, as you can see. So the talent was not super stacked, but the overall draft was very good. I'm going to make some roster adjustments, and we'll look at the preseason roster going into this. Quick look here at our roster, and we're going to make some adjustments. I mean, here's our offensive line. Looking good. I mean, you need to get it back, a couple backups, nothing huge. Tight ends really good. Receiving core, actually, I want Rachel to be the number 2 and Charles to be the number 3. And yeah, I mean, that's really pretty much. I mean, Taylor's getting pushed out here, whether he likes to admit it or not. We'll probably throw him on a trade block and see. So add to trade block here. We got Winslow and Lloyd, Cohen, Clayton, and Montgomery here in the backfield. Defensively, I need to pick up some more linebacker depth, but our safety depth, we got Goodwin, Kemp, Wimper, and Hal, who is still currently injured. Our D-line looks much better now that we get Von Miller moving into the starting lineup, along with Marshall and Godchek, and then Malachi with him. We got Fitzpatrick, Sherman, and Xavier Howard here. So liking that. Special teams, I'm definitely going to redo this. And then our specialist, Antonio Brown in the slot, George Charles. Honestly, I want to give Charles over Brown, but let's do this for the preseason. Sherman is our slot corner, which would be kind of weird to see. And then we've got Miller, Godchek, Marshall, and Malachi. So we'll have to check that out and see if I can change anything there. Alright, so the only changes we really made here was we did put Minka Fitzpatrick at the slot corner. We put Powers here at the starter. He's only 2 lower than Malachi to get him some roughing, and Malachi we moved it to rush defensive tackle, and we'll see if that works. So that's where we're going to end it here for today. Very improved team overall, so let's hope we get some wins. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, leave a subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.